to Art with Miss Gwen today. We've been studying Georgia O'Keeffe and her drawings and paintings inspired by nature all this week, and you've practiced some flower drawings. We're going to draw a zoomed in flower today, and you guys can follow along with the steps as I do them. And you know, as always, you can start, stop, and restart the video as many times as you need. Art is never perfect. Mine is just an idea of how you can do it. It doesn't need to look just like me. Just do your best, okay? All right, so today I have a piece of paper. Mine is white. If all you have is yellow or green, that's fine. I have a pencil. That's the basic things we need. If you have, you can use a marker to go over your lines. I'm going to go over my lines with the marker so that you can see them. Okay, and then after we've drawn our zoomed in flower, I'm going to color mine in. I have crayons. You could use colored pencils or markers if you have them. If you have paint, that's great. If all you have is a pencil or a pen, that's fine. This is just about being creative and having fun. Okay, so I'm going to start my zoomed in flower, and I'm making a little dot here and a little dot here because this is where I'm going to start my line and stop my line. Okay, this is one curved line. So I'm going from one dot to about where I put the other dot. Okay, yours can be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, however you want it to be. This is the center of my flower. It's not in the center of the page. Georgia O'Keeffe, you guys know already, and you can look back at the videos if you need to, was inspired by things in nature. Things in nature are never perfect. It's never perfectly centered, so neither is our work. Okay, so we have the center of the flower. I'm going to move my paper a little bit to make it easier for myself, and I'm going to start drawing some petals. I'm going to start from the middle part and go all the way to the edge of the paper. Okay, my petals come to a little point at the top. Yours can have that or not, it's up to you. Okay, I'm going pretty close up to the next one on some. This one I'm going to leave a little space so I can get another petal in the back, just to give it a little depth. Okay, this one maybe I'll go off the page because it's so big. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and add some petals behind. Okay, so there's one that goes just about up to the edge. There's another in the middle. You guys got the idea. As many as you want. Okay, and then there's a little bit of background. There's my petals and there's my center. Okay, and in my center, we're going to do a few lines and shapes like we studied our first week of remote learning, then the elements of art. I think I'll make a wavy line here and maybe one zigzag with the straight lines and the points. And then in the very middle, I'm just gonna make some little circles, like the seeds or the pollen on the inside of my flower. It gives it a little texture. You can do this if you want. They're not perfect. I'm just doing my best. Okay, so my next step is I'm going to add a few details to my petals, just a couple lines. They're not all the same. Maybe this one only has one. Okay, and this one can have one in the middle. It's your choice how you want your petals to look. Okay, now again, I'm going to use my marker to go over my pencil lines as close as I can. You might want to have something under your paper. Protect your family's table. I can put this underneath, and that way my lines can go off onto the other paper and don't wreck your table. Okay, some of my lines go right on the pencil and some go next to it. It's okay. You can make a choice when you finish if you want to erase your pencil lines, or if you think when you color it in, they won't bother you.